For the past 3 weeks, I've been trying to survive on just 500 cedis, and it has been hard.
From overpriced Uber rides.
Ugh, there are no cars on Uber. Oh my god. Am I going to pay 62 cedis?
To falling sick by week 2. To getting shocked at the thousands of items in Accra.
Bako and cedi.
And hosting my own karaoke session in my bedroom.
We were only lovers before the love came in. Now you be soldier. General no send me. Now I'm alone.
To cutting open my toothpaste tube to get a remainder of toothpaste because I'd run out.
It has been hard.
No, Nami fuck up.
So I'm just coming back from work, and today is one of the days that I don't look like I've been through the valley of the shadow of death. Usually by the time I get back home from work, I look battered and tired. But today is a different story. Anyway, today I spent 21 cedis. I bought lunch. We have a canteen at work. You can get lunch for 10 cedis upwards. So I got lunch for 10 cedis, and my transportation to and from work is 11 cedis. So I started week 3 with 91 cedis, and as at day 2, I have just 70 cedis. Also, if you've been following this particular challenge or experiment, you know that I mentioned in week 1 that, why is my hand shaking? My hand is shaking from lack of food. But I mentioned in week 1 that I usually have about 1 or 2 free days. Something changed. So I'm going to be at work every single day of the week, and I can't. But I don't know how that's going to happen. I'm just coming back from work. Today is Tuesday, and I spent 20 cedis. I'm very tired. I feel like at this point I'm really struggling to get by, and that's not the life. That's not the life. But yeah, I have to finish it. 11 cedis to go to work and come back home, and I bought a snack. I couldn't afford to buy lunch, so I bought pie. I bought some pie at work. Pie is 5 cedis, and I made like a quick beverage with some stuff that I had, and then I bought a lot of water to drink, and that took me throughout the day. Also, if you've noticed that I've not been talking about what I've been eating in the evening, it's because I have food at home. So I've been eating rice, and pretty much rice with stew and all the other things I have at home, but that is quickly running out. Like, I'm very short on food as well, but the food I bought at the beginning of week 2 is almost done. So this week is pretty much struggle week. Do you see this gorgeousness, this glow, this fresh nails, all of that stuff? Now that is frugal living done right. For the past 1 month, I have been conducting an experiment which I have loosely called frugal living. And in this experiment, I have tried to survive on 500 cedis, which is $66 here in Accra for 1 month. And during the course of this experiment, I've noticed that 1 or 2 people have been inspired to live frugally. And in true Antwiwaa nature, I'm here to debunk some beliefs that I may have caused you to believe, all in the name of frugal living. And don't worry, you're going to find out how I was able to spread out that 50 cedis for the remainder of the day. But I needed to put this information in for you that is inspired to make a certain amount and try to live on it for a month or whatever duration you decide. The things I'm about to mention are what frugal living is not. So basically the wrong definition of what frugal living is, right? Frugal living isn't depriving yourself of things that you genuinely enjoy in order to save money. This could be getting your hair done or getting your nails done. You don't have to cut that out because you're trying to live frugally if it genuinely makes you a better person. Do you get what I mean? I like when my nails look good. I like when my hair is done. It gives me the boost or the confidence I need. But during the period where I was doing this frugal living experiment, I couldn't get my nails done. It would have quickly kicked me out of my budget. And my hair, like, getting both of them done is the entire budget, so I couldn't afford to do that. But that also meant that when I'm typing in the office and somebody comes to my desk, I'm scrambling and trying to hide my fingers, and my hair is not looking as great as I would want it to look because I'm trying to save money. And these two basic things for me are important because they affect how I show up out there, and they also affect my confidence, and my confidence is required for me to pursue the things that are important to me. You don't necessarily have to cut down things like these that add a lot of value to your life in order to live frugally. There's a way you can go about it, but we'll get more into that in the future, okay? Another thing that may look like frugal living that is not frugal living is buying stuff based on their price as opposed to their value. Example, I could go and buy a shirt similar to this, very poor fabric, whose color will probably spill out when I wash it. It may be 10 times cheaper than this, but the value of the item, like, it has no value because after one wash the color spills and I can't wear it again, and that's a waste of money. So you don't want to do that if you're trying to live frugally. There's a right way to do frugal living, and even though it excites me that my experiment has caused you to want to look into your life and live more frugally, I want you to know that you don't just pick an amount randomly like I did. You have to first zone out, look into your life, see what is important to you, and use that to pick an amount depending on what goal you're trying to achieve with your frugal living. I'll go more in depth into that in my next video where I talk about how to do frugal living right, because I feel like I owe it to you and anybody who has been following this series, because I don't want to put the wrong information out there. Hey, so I'm running pretty late for work, but I just wanted to come on here and say that today is day 3 of the very last week. I'll do the math and put the number on the screen, but today is Wednesday and all I have is 50 cedis. The good thing is Friday is a holiday, right? So I wouldn't have to be at work. But you know what I thought? I thought that if I had enough money by Friday, then I'll go to the beach just to end the challenge in grand style. Because I feel like the beach is the cheapest, the most accessible form of entertainment here in Accra. Yeah, it doesn't cost a lot of money to go to the beach, but with 50 cedis, bruh. By Wednesday evening, my money was pretty much done. My usual transportation fare to work was 11 cedis and my lunch was 10 cedis. The breakfast also cost another 10 cedis, which took my total for Wednesday to 41 cedis. So all I had at this point was 9 cedis. 9 cedis would have taken me to work, but I would have been stranded trying to get myself back home. So that's how I went. I ran out of toothpaste, I ran out of basic things that I shouldn't be running on. I ended up cutting my tube in order to like get some paste on my toothbrush because yeah, the money don't finish. But that's how I was able to stretch my 500 cedis over a period of 27 days because I didn't make it to the 30-day mark. I also want to say that the only reason I was able to make it to even day 27 was because I fell sick in week 2 and I didn't go to work for pretty much the entire week. I also did mention that I have some free days during the week, so that meant that I got to stay at home and save my transportation fare. Those are 2 things that gave me an advantage. What is the word? I've forgotten, but yeah, it gave me an advantage and allowed me to be able to make it to day 27. But if I was supposed to go to work every single day, 5 days in a week, and I didn't fall sick whatsoever, I would have probably made it to day 27. So that is for you to know. But like I said earlier, this was an experiment, a fun experiment. And so because of that, it was fun to just randomly pick a figure and try to live on that figure. I need to add this to this video because I don't want, if you are a suitor, you're watching this video and you're like, this girl is a fine babe, I would like to know her. It's fine, you can get to know me. But listen up, I am not low maintenance at all. The 500 cedis was an experiment. I'm not the one. So if you are coming to me because you think I'm low maintenance, it's a lie. Or like you don't have to do the most, it's a lie. You would do it. Otherwise, leave me alone. Thank you for coming along with me on this experiment. Do let me know in the comments if there's any other experiment you want me to try, and I will be sure to do it. Enjoy the rest of your day. Mwah. Bye.